Hello and welcome back to our Benjamin Franklin Civilization VII scientific playthrough. In the last episode, we did manage to win the space race, get our very first victory from the Civilization VII games and series that we've been recording here. So these next couple episodes are just going to be some bonus episodes as we wrap up the story of our wars with Jose, with Xerxes, and with Ashoka. Depending on how fast we can clear out those three, we may even end up going to war with the other players on the map as well, kind of pushing for that total domination. Now, I did do a couple turns off screen or off camera here, and my game ended up crashing, but it ended up saving before it crashed, which was frustrating. But the only thing that really happened is we were able to take Kagoshima, which was already pretty low in terms of health anyway. And we pushed our troops up towards one of the little towns that Xerxes founded, Surat over here. It looks like the volcano may have even hit it. And then we moved our aerodrome, or our squadron commander, excuse me, right here. I probably need to move him away from this volcano, especially since he's so low health. But we will end up doing that next. So let's move over to the production in Berlin. Let's just grab a nuclear weapon. We'll get armor. Really, these choices don't matter too much at this stage. I do have the new update of the game installed as well. But in terms of where we're putting buildings, our production, and our policies, they don't really matter as much this late in the game as they usually would. Looks like our aerodrome commander has a upgrade point if it loads up a little bit. I'll get him on raids. Now, we didn't do too much with town focuses in this playthrough, and after the last update to the game, I know a lot has been done with town focusing. So if I don't know what we're going to be doing moving forward, if it's going to be a new series of Civilization VII, but if it is, we do need to focus a lot more on our town focus and really maximizing town growth. This Hussar can... No, I don't want to go to war with the independent power of Bogota. Move that Hussar up there before jumping into the next turn. Yeah, I was saying, I'm not really sure what our next step is. We've done a couple of series on Civilization VII. I do want to continue on, especially with the new update to the game. It seems like they've changed a lot and a lot of rebalancing. We complete the World Bank. I think that was part of the economic legacy path. Maybe? Well, that didn't really help us at all. It just like skipped out to Amina. I'm pretty sure our World Bank is part of the economic legacy path. I'm not really sure. But anyway, this specialist, I do have a mod on that makes it even better, more detailed. But this specialist screen is part of the new update as well. So it gives you more detail exactly what you're gaining or losing from each specialist. Let's do an expedition base over here because, like we said before, it doesn't really matter too much as to what we're doing now this far on in the game. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be continuing on maybe with a different leader or different civilization, or what we're going to be doing if we are to continue on with Civ 7, or if we want to take a break from it. I have been really enjoying this playthrough, especially this is the farthest we've come in terms of playthroughs. It's our longest one to date as well. Our highest production level, and I've really been enjoying not only playing the game, but really upping our production each series as we play the game, and we develop as a player of Civ 7, but also as a content creator. Move you into there. So I'm not really sure where we go from here, if I'm being honest. Minor victory, that gives us a major victory. And that should allow us to take the district. There's a lot more to do and to explore, and especially to play on higher difficulty levels of this game. Got another Hussar, so let's move him over here and then move... Oh, actually, I don't think I can move him down, but I should be able to move him that way. Looks like Jose has moved his tank away. Should be able to hit that, right? Maybe? There's no way I can't hit that. We need the commander, I guess. Usually I wouldn't waste the bomber there, but I just want to clear out his units. Oh, this damage that other one as well, or no? But yeah, I know there's a lot to do still in this game, a lot for me to learn. I just really want to ensure that we're upgrading our overall production and everything, so we're not just making Civ 7 videos for the sake of throwing up a video. It's how do I improve from the last series is really what's on my mind for now. So how do I make it better compared to this series that we're currently playing? Oh no, it looks like our commander may have fallen. Okay, let's bomb first. And then use this structure to clear out that howitzer. Basically clears it out, thankfully. So let's move on up here. I don't know if we lost any units or not. It looks like we may have even lost our commander up here. Jose has a lot of naval units. That we need to defend against. Can I get through there? Yes. Thankfully, we have the gold to be throwing out, especially only spending 800 per battleship is a good deal. So I'm not really too worried about losing units at this stage in the game. I don't think there's anything to really worry about there. Jose does have a lot of naval units that we do need to destroy, but if we end up losing our units along the way, it doesn't really matter too much. AT gun can just rest in the town. I don't know if that Hussar is even gonna... Where is he going? Bro. Because these fools Bogota in the way. They're all their units in the way. But I'm not too worried about losing units at this stage in the war. We have a lot of aerial attack units. Where are you going? Oh, I have you going over towards... I think going over towards Amina. Yeah, we have a lot of aerial units that we're using to our advantage, so... Losing some of the smaller naval units isn't too big a deal. But I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing after this series. I think I may... Enemy has taken control of a district in Kagoshima. I bet they have. Not going to peace with any of you two fools. What's frustrating about them taking the district back is that I now have to pull my resources back in. What's that? Confucius is attacking Hatshepsut. That's hilarious. To defend and to take back that town that I rightfully took. I think this is the end of Ashoka, surely. And now the burning wheel passes over me, so Ashoka has been completely wiped out as an empire. So we're not keeping that, raising that absolute dump of a settlement. So that's that first one down, so now Xerxes and José to go. I'm sure I already mentioned it, but these bonus episodes are going to be longer. Let's raise that. It takes 3. Destroy that howitzer. I'm not sure how long they're gonna be, but I just know they're gonna be longer bonus episodes compared to our regular on this series. Xerxes! Xerxes has been fully destroyed as well, so that only leaves José for our 3 main wars of the series. I think José is going to be just a little more difficult. Overall, just because of how much farther ahead he was in terms of science output. No, I believe he has other naval troops down here. But I think we're not too far from taking José's land, cities, and towns here. Can I hit... I mean, I could destroy the district here, but I don't know what the point of that would be. You're not settling. I think what our struggle is going to be is just the land units to actually take cities is what we're going to need. So in Baghdad, let's start grabbing some land units. Let's bring this commander back over. Q city purchase, and let's grab a tank here. We have resources available again. I'm not really too concerned about where these resources go. They are city resources. So let's just throw them down. At this point in the game, nothing really matters in terms of allocation of resources, anything like that. It's gonna be raised, and I do believe we have a... yeah, we do have a submarine over here just chilling. So let's bring this submarine up here to try and sink some of Jose's naval units. One more turn on that being raised. Already seen us grab radio 2. I'm gonna hit this with both, and that should clear it out. Which means my tank can continue on capturing districts that we need. Battleship can... basically sink that ship of the line, almost. I don't know if I need to waste the commander assault. I'll do that, and then this should allow us to retake Kagoshima. It does. Raise settlement. Not doing anything with it other than raising it, so it's nothing really to worry about there. Let's just heal up that tank, and then Surat is being raised in 2 turns. There's really no one around here that should be able to mess with me, so let's move him inside this commander. I can hit that. Let's quickly rehome this up here. That way we can support our naval units. That's going to take 9 turns to raise. I don't think anyone's really going to be messing with it, so we can move our unit out there. I'm not at war with anyone else around this area, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal if I leave that undefended. Again, I'm not too concerned about specialist allocation at this point in the game. I think here I was building aerial units to home on this aircraft carrier, so we got space for 1 more bomber. Then we're going to move that aircraft carrier over. Grab some aerial units for that carrier as well. That fully destroyed defenses or no? I don't think it did. Well, 1 more district we need to capture. This one? Now, having the squadron commander right here was a clutch move. Because that basically wipes out all of Jose's naval units. Okay, so my tank has healed up. You know what, Bogota is being annoying, so let's... Bogota was just generally annoying in that battle. Putting their units in the way of my units. So, I'm gonna pulverize Bogota. I think if I am to continue on with another series, I do want to do a bit more refined editing between turns like this. Because there isn't really too much to see apart from these notifications.
We annihilated the world before...
We completed Operation Ivy. Let's go. I'm quite concerned that the animation for Operation Ivy was a nuke going off in our own city. It made it seem like one of our towns or cities got nuked when it really didn't. But that does allow us to... I think Operation Ivy allows us to get us a thermonuclear bomb, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe? Let's grab a heavy bomber in Madrid. So we're on future tech. Wipes out that. Should be able to destroy that tank as well, maybe? Maybe not. I don't want to waste my bomber on it. I has another district somewhere. I thought I had a mod on which told me what districts I need. But I guess no, that should... Yes, that wipes that out, so he's not just retaking Kagoshima. So we do have one available nuke, but I don't think there's any point in wasting it on Jose. Jose doesn't really have much in terms of cities or units left for us to really waste our nuke on. That should be all district defenses destroyed there. Which means we can move our units up. I'll keep that tank there just in case Hatshepsut decides it'll be a good idea to wait. Oh, I can't. Not even with a bomber, that's crazy. I don't think Parse will be able to even hit that either, but let's... Oh, we can't get a area unit in Parse even though we have a squadron commander there, so let's grab a... I guess let's just grab a heavy bomber here. That way we can speed up taking this little town from Jose. And then we will grab a... We'll purchase a heavy bomber here to throw in this aircraft carrier. Let's continue on. Army commander that your assault gun with reinforcing has been killed. Oh, this fool killed my commander up here. Bruh. Yes. Simply because Bugsaw got on my nerves. If he didn't get on my nerves and put his units in the way of me when I was trying to attack, I wouldn't have attacked. Enemy is taking... Oh my gosh, Kagoshima again? I thought I destroyed everything that was up there. He must have purchased another naval unit. Yeah, I'm surprised I can hit that. Where is the other districts that I need to capture? Urban district. Yeah, I'm not really understanding what we need to capture there. Bro, the city. We'll get an expedition camp here in Q City. Xerxes' former capital city. And we can purchase... So we're going to get a heavy bomber, so let's speed that up. Use some of this gold that we've acquired. Grab that heavy bomber to put on our aircraft carrier, and now we can move this carrier out. What do we have here? So we've got a heavy bomber and a fighter. Let's grab another fighter to put on there. District defenses have been fully destroyed here, so we should be an easy capture, and it is. You know, we're not keeping that at all. Oh, that was something. It went from, are we going to raise this district or keep the district, to jumping into one of our towns. So we're raising it, obviously. Because our aerodrome commander in Tokyo got some... I got one upgrade point. So we're getting close to another commendation there. This aerodrome commander has a point as well. He doesn't have... I don't think we have anyone on dogfighting, just because the other leaders aren't as developed as we are. I'm gonna throw you in the commander. Move this commander back over there, and we can move that infantry company in the commander once it is done. AT gun can just continue chilling. I'm gonna disperse it real quick. I remember, I think it was in Civ 6, where if you attacked too many independent powers, they all get mad at you, and then they all declare war against you. I swear Jose is spending gold to get units that we're just gonna keep destroying. Can we rebase this further up? I guess we can rebase it there. Move my tank up a little bit. Did I already do a bomb? Okay. I guess I did already do a bomb, and then let's throw this on... I guess let's throw it on Roma again. Railroad Tycoon, a victory unlocked as well. Now, if we could stop playing Hot Potato on Kagoshima, that would be great. This one destroyed my tank as well. Okay, so we captured that district. I think that's the district we have had. Let's bomb that army commander for absolutely no reason at all. That's everybody there. Start moving those units over towards Jose. Hopefully we can take this other one of his cities. This infantry company needs to heal up. Let's grab another nuclear weapon just because. Travel to city must be on a tile. So we got a couple of that requires 432 additional influence. Okay. That's not going to happen because we're losing 300 influence a turn. Do I have anything that would allow us to get more influence? Opera House gives us +6, radio station +9. That just wipe Bogota basically off the map. Grab this resource for no reason. Now we can start pushing our navy up here, and then let's grab a bomber. So Jose has 5 settlements left, and we know where 2 of them are, and then his other 3, 2 of them are here, then he's got 1 city on this other continent. So shouldn't be too much longer until he is defeated. Let's move that aircraft carrier over there. This one still needs more units. I have a fleet commander somewhere, I just don't know what happened. Oh, never mind, here he is. He's stuck up here. Okay, I think I was moving the aircraft carrier about there, so let's put the fleet commander on there as well. You know, I was just now moving. Oh, stage transition, sir. I don't know if that was 2 volcanic eruptions or if it was just 1, but those stage transitions really messed with me. It's not Confucius is a fool. Because now Amita's declared war on him. Let's throw it there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my tank over there. Guess not. It's fine. Yeah, I was just not moving my my stuff over towards Confucius because I was going to end up going to war with him at some point. But I guess that war is now. I really don't understand why it does all of them. Like, if 1 is enough, or 1 or 2 is enough to destroy all the units I need to destroy, why is it waste all of them? Come on, I can hit that, surely. That one should be enough to destroy that unit. District captured there. In Tokyo, let's grab a tank to replace the tank that we lost to Jose, just because the tank has more more movement points. And it should be able to help us clear those districts out a little faster. That's the last little bit that we needed for that. Now let's move our aircraft carrier over towards Confucius, because this fool Confucius decided to declare war on us. I think Hatshepsut would probably end up going to declare war on us as well. I am definitely going to use a nuke on Confucius, though. So that's that destroyed. Hit this settler in this other district, and we'll drop a bomb on the tank right here. I got all of my aerial units, and that one. Four more turns until Kagoshima is fully destroyed, thankfully. It's going to take me a little bit to get over there. Let's move you up. I actually can't believe I can hit that from there. I know that, oh, the Strucker can hit that little district as well. Awesome. So we completed our heavy bomber in Xerxes' former capital. Does our squadron commander have a promotion? Oh, that's 2 points. Awesome. So let's finish off this airlift commendation. So now units can attack after being airdropped. I could move my tank over to there just to mess with the airdrop thing, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I don't have any influence here, so we'll just sleep that unit and heal up my tank, and then this hussar. Let's make landfall over there. I think this is Amina. Yeah, this is Amina. Well, I mean, not Xerxes. Jose does have that city over there that we could attack, heal up my battleship. Jose has declared war on Amina. Jose has a death wish. Nice, that sunk that, which means now we have vision on this little town. Let's grab an expedition camp there just for no reason. Oh, we got a celebration. We left the Prime Minister Day. Social policy unlocked. Elective Republic. Government grants you a choice between culture and science. Let's just do culture since we are already so far ahead on science. We don't need any of that. All units gain the poison ability, sure. I actually can't hit that. Can I hit that one? This closer? One down. I don't know if it's even worth wasting our... I should basically destroy that district. It does. It's so frustrating having to guess where we need to put our stuff. No, you can't even do anything there. You can't really do anything there. So let's move on up with our turn. Yeah, I really thought I had a mod on that told me what districts I need to capture.
War is merely the continuation.
Narrative choice. War and its constant march of innovation see a vivid reply in the Prussian literacy world. Popular novels spawn tributes to the glory of war, while others conserve poetry as a corner for quiet reflection on the many fallen. I'll grab that militaristic attribute point because I think our scientific is basically full. All of my commanders can get a free level. Let's grab the globalism thing because it increases our settlement limit. Grab the radio station there, and then we will... I think we destroyed a farm, but we don't have anywhere to put a new farm back, so we'll just do that. Which commander's got 2 points? You can have Bastion. Oh my goodness. I have a lot of commanders. So you got a commendation. I think that's still Amina. And is this Amina? Okay, so where does Amina end and Confucius begin? I did not mean to do that. Let me go back to my fleet commander, not the trade ship. Amina. Okay, so Confucius is on this side. Aerodrome commander. That's the 1 point. I'll just throw it on that. I have so many commanders. Dogfighting, I guess. Already have one commendation, so let's move on to grab that other commendation. My squadron commander's got the point as well. What are we working on here? We're just on airlift, so let's go logistics next. Tank makes landfall over there. Aerodrome commander. I don't know why we worked on both. We probably should have just continued down with one path there. Oh my goodness. Carrier operations. So many commanders. Grab you another accommodation. How many more of these do we have? I probably didn't think this through, if I'm being honest. Okay, that was the last one, thankfully. My goodness. Okay, so you have a tank there. That's an urban quarter. That's the urban district. Heal up the Hussar there. No, didn't mean to do that. This is a district? It is, but it's not one that I need. Again, not one that I need. Two turns on the raising of Kagoshima up there, thankfully. Four turns on the raising of Butulo. Hatshepsut has made peace with Confucius. This fool Jose attacked my commander for no reason at all, because now all I'm going to do is this. We're going to grab it, and then we're just going to destroy his tank again. Alright, where's my bomber? Bomb. I can't bomb the tank? What's going on? Not what I wanted to do there. Flat desert wonder. Let's do a cultural festival, I guess. Try and finish off the last bits of culture that we need. So to me, it looks like I've captured everything there is to capture in district-wise over here. I'm not really sure what else I'm supposed to be doing. Might end up losing that tank next turn, but is what why do we have a random tank over here? To me, it seems like I should have already captured these cities. Okay, now we got that one raised, yes. Let's just keep you there just in case. Urban. What else is there possibly to capture here? May need to go back to the drawing board on capturing districts because I'm really not sure what else there is to even capture on that town. We control all of the districts. But for whatever reason, it's not letting us actually capture the city. We could pillage the stonecutter. Which I don't see why that would be worth it. Unless we need units on all of the tiles to capture it, but that, to me, that wouldn't really make sense. Oh, hi Confucius, how are you doing? I'm gonna destroy your ship of the line. Bogota scout, last remnants of Bogota. Well, 3. Sure. I think I need to repair stuff here as well. Yeah. I need to repair the damage that I did. Now I have another factory. Let's just throw. I don't really care. Alright, district defense is destroyed there. District captured. You be gone. Let's just bomb this army commander for no reason. See, once again, why is it if I bomb something and it only takes one, why would I just don't understand why it would use all of the units there is to use. So I can bomb stuff, but I don't. What would be the point of bombing random tiles? Choose this Amina's Dreadnought. Amina's Dreadnought again. Hello, Amina. How are you? I do want to heal this tank up before I move it. So we got a cultural leader attribute. Let's do cultural festival some more. And you actually have an aircraft carrier to be filling, so... Now, back to the puzzle that is figuring out how to capture this city. Urban quarter. District captured there, but I think that's in for the other city, right? Okay, we got one. Let's go. That makes our life so much easier. So now we can use our units to figure out the rest of this. Let's keep that just because it's got 114 production. We got a leader attribute wildcard point. Did we... Okay, we fully leveled that up. Let's do the Civic Masteries one. Commander upgrade available. Probably should have done logistics for the faster movement, but I did not. Where is Jose getting all these units from? Bomber? Hello? Mr. Bomber? Why you not bomb things? Yeah, it would make life so much easier if Baghdad had an aerodrome. But as a factory town, Baghdad evidently cannot get an aerodrome. This is where it takes 10 of my bombers. For no reason at all. Let's figure out what we need to do to capture that. Okay, so my tank and... Oh, my hussar is up and my tank is almost up, so let's just move it. Confucius battleship. Almost wiped that one, and then it's just that little city left after that. Where did your ship go? There's one. Oh, there's one here as well. This fool. But Confucius is also down here, so it wouldn't be a waste if we move our stuff down here. Just start randomly building wonders. Do culture initiative, rebase that. Okay, we got one more spot on this aircraft carrier, so let's actually double check, see what we have. We have 2 fighters and 3 heavy bombers. So let's purchase a Stuka. Throw that onto there, and then we can move him on over. I think that's one of my most powerful fleet commanders, so shouldn't have too much of difficulty taking some of Confucius' coastal settlements. Okay, urban quarter. Urban quarter. Urban quarter. Rural district. I don't think it's that. It's not. I just don't. I really don't understand what I need to do to take this. Okay, district defenses have been destroyed there. Do I need to put it on where Mina has her great banker, maybe? Oh, but sinks that, thankfully. This volcano erupts again. I actually don't want to rehome those. I captured that settlement. I'm gonna raise this one, and then I may end up keeping that just to have something on that other continent. But what I will do is move you over to here. And then once this is fully raised, I may even move it over even farther. Don't need to mess with you, you're already moving on over. As the first of Confucius settlements that is destroyed. Then we're gonna move on to probably Yingtian, Yingtian. Capture, destroy it next. Do you want to keep one in there so we're not playing cat and mouse with the settlements like we were with Jose? Really just not understanding what there's left to capture here. Well, thanks. You could just get settlers to settle in random spots. I don't think so. Does that sink it? It does. So ideally, I would want this aircraft carrier to have some protection in terms of naval units surrounding it, but I think down here we should be relatively safe. Famous last words. So I'm not seeing any other districts that we could... So that's a rural district, urban quarter. That's a rock, so we can't do anything with that. Urban quarter, we're already on that. Urban quarter, already there. Quarter... They help out with raising that town.
The well-being of faraway strangers should be no less of a concern.
Let's move my naval commander down. Basically wipe out the defenses of that entire city with three, what was that, three destroyers? Destroyer and 2 battleships. Really don't need to kill this scout, but I'm gonna. Okay, so this gives us another settlement limit, so let's do that. And I think we're gonna end this bonus episode here. I may do one more bonus depending on how well this bonus episode does in terms of our overall series. Jose, we have almost eliminated, just has those 3 settlements left, and that one of the settlements is just being frustrating in terms of capturing it. Confucius only got 6 settlements, and it shouldn't be too hard to destroy his. So after this, 5, 4, now Navy can hit that, so 3. Don't think our Navy is going to be able to do too much of that, but 2 and then 1. So he's kind of stuck on this part of the map. It doesn't like he's going to have many distant land settlements at all. So should not be too difficult to take his settlements. Don't really need to bomb anything there, but as we're just doing the outro, let's just start bombing things. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult to take his settlements. Jose, he's down to 3. We know where one of them is. He's got one here that looks like Amina's already starting to attack as well. So Confucius and Jose should go down next time. Catherine has been neutral throughout this series, so I'm not sure if I really want to bother with her. But I really do appreciate everyone who's been tuning in to this series. It's been one of my favorites so far, longest running series on the channel. So I do appreciate everyone who's been watching. This has been Scott Venom, and I will see y'all in the next bonus episode.